Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how Halle Berry responded to the Little Mermaid's racist comments, I guess, that you just expected. So, let's give this a read. Bailey is unbothered by racist comments. The Haley singer responded to the racist remarks she received over her role as Ariel in Disney's upcoming live-action remake of The Little Mermaid, which is coming out in May, on May 26th. And this is what she told Face. As a black person, you just expected and not really shocked anymore. Racist trolls hurled vile slurs online about the 22-year-old actress when she was casted in 2019, and as well as when the teaser was released in September. Quote unquote, this is Halle Berry. I never read my comments. Don't ever read the comments. When the teaser came out, I was at D23 Expo and I was so happy. I didn't see any of the negativity. Bailey had instead focused on the impact of groundbreaking role and being a positive influence of children of color. I know people are like, isn't it about race? But now I'm her, people don't understand that when you're black, there's a whole other community. It's so important for us to see ourselves. The actress knew she made the right decision after seeing the plethora of videos featuring black children excitedly reacting to her first appearance as Ariel. I'll just make sure how long this article was. She said that I was crying all night for 2 days, just staring at them in disbelief. It makes me feel more grateful for where I am. Even Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade's daughters, Kevia, shared her excitement in the video, Gabrielle Union, but wearing a Little Mermaid costume with a caption saying #representation matters. However, it did not stop racist fans of the 1980 cartoon from sharing their appalling thoughts and disapproval for the casting on social media. When you're doing something, quote unquote, when you're doing a remake of anything, everyone expects to be like, well, this is how I liked in the original. Many people question the motive behind choosing a black woman as star as Ariel, but director Rob Marshall mentioned that there was no agenda in casting a woman of color. "Quote unquote, we just were looking for the best actor for the role, period." The end. If that is true, that they were looking for the best actor in the role besides, we gotta cast Ariel as a woman of color, then I can understand that. I can actually get behind that. But at the same time, I'm not going to defend the people who made any racist remarks towards Halle Berry being Ariel. If there was any, I'm not going to defend those. I will defend the people that has some criticism, that are not racist, about Halle Berry being cast as Ariel, because I can honestly understand, because when I think of The Little Mermaid, right, I think of the redhead that we were introduced to in the first Little Mermaid movie, right, or seen in all three Little Mermaid movies. And since it's a remake of that story, I think people just has more of an expectation of, okay, let's get a redhead that looks around like she could be 16. Because some 20 years olds can look like they're still in teenage years. Let's get a redhead that looks like she can that she looks relatively young. And I think that's where people's coming from. Like, that are not like, that's not the racist, who are not like, criticizing this out of racism. I think like the people that are like, or at least like considering it. I think the people who are generally, criticizing the film is like, or the choice is really generally criticizing the fact that they just want to see the redheaded mermaid be on live action. If they're going to do it, it's kind of like Mowgli. If he was like, if we were gonna get a remake of the Disney animated movie, which I believe the animated movie came out in like 60s. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it would be like if we got like in the 2016 movie, which I love, and the actor who played Mowgli was great. I loved the guy who played Mowgli. That kid was great as Mowgli. But it'd be kind of like if Mowgli was portrayed by a blonde-haired dude with short hair. Then people will criticize that, right? Because that Mowgli doesn't look like the animated Mowgli. And there's certain expectations where the characters should resemble, like the live action characters should resemble the animated characters a bit, right? And don't get me wrong, yeah, you can tell like this is supposed to be Ariel with how she's stressed and stuff. You can tell that, but like I think people just wanted to like, the people who are generally critiquing this film just really wanted to see the redheaded girl from the I want to say the 90s cartoon movie into live action. And sure, Halle Berry did dye her head red, but what I mean by that is like, have the red hair be more like hot red. You know? Like, make more, like, have that red hair be more like, I guess, quote unquote, noticeable. I don't know. But, like I said, I'm not going to, like, defend people who, like, maybe making, like, racist comments towards Halle Berry for being Ariel. But the people who are, like, genuinely criticizing, that they just wanted, like, Ariel from the cartoon to be, like, I guess adapted, like, in terms of visually, 100%, I can understand. But at the same time, if they were looking for their best actor in the role, and weren't doing it to, didn't cast Halle Berry just because she's black, then I'm okay with it. I'm generally okay with it. Like, I am all up for whoever's the best actor in the role. Take it. So, that's my thoughts on, but what do you guys think about this? Let me know how you guys feel in the comments. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I will talk to you fellow mutants later. Later, taters.